Good morning, good afternoon, good day, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. I hope you're having a blessed day. I am Chloe, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Alright, so I know you're expecting something crazy, something erratic, because everybody's like, when is Chloe gonna do something crazy? But no, let's, tone it down a little. I want to talk about something that is very sensitive, something that is impacting our youth, and a topic that most persons don't think adults go through. Well, I want to share my experience being bullied as an adult. No, I'm sorry. This is an emotional topic for me because I've never really spoken about it to, with my family members or my friends or anybody at all. This is my very first time talking about it, how it impacted me, and how I overcame all those challenges. So, let's go. All right, now the very first thing you need to do, or the very first step or advice I would give to someone is you need to know yourself, know who you are, know what you stand for, set your standards. It doesn't matter if you're being bullied. From once you know who you are, it's better for you to deal with that particular situation. Many times why persons react negatively by committing suicide is because they don't really know who they are. But as an adult, you should have a good understanding of who you are and what you are about. So I knew who I was, but regardless, it was a difficult time. It was a difficult experience. Now, let me talk about it and get down to the nitty gritty of things. Um, the second place I worked at, I went there and I was very energetic, vibrant, ready to just be my true self, be creative, be who I am. If you know me, you know that's how I am. I am very creative. Um, when I went there, um, I went into my classroom and I realized it was just the bare walls, with those metal chairs and those rough, rugged desks. And I wanted to create a learning environment where the students felt as if they were comfortable, they were safe to share their ideas. And so I just decided that I was going to decorate my classroom. And I went ahead and I put up all these little things. I took pictures of them too and put it up and had this like merit chart thing, and so every time they would do something good I would give them a little star, and I had like student of the month, and I had like a nice little notice board encouraging words, and I had this little ladder to success thing where they had to you know step on it, and then I cut out the footprints, and it was like a road leading to success. I wanted them to feel safe. I had a grade 8 class, by the way, and some of my coworkers, they just didn't like it, and I think they didn't like it because it made them feel as if here here I am, this new person trying to outdo everybody or trying to make them get more work, because if admin sees something like this, they're gonna want everybody to do this. And I that was what I was getting from it, and so persons hated me for that. And it really impacted me a lot. So I decided that I was just going to resign after about a year or so, or maybe it wasn't a year, probably a couple months. I decided that I was going to resign, and I said it to my head of department, and she went ahead and she said it to the vice principal at the time, who came and she spoke with me, and she said, listen, you need to use this negativity, make it turn into something positive. This experience at this school can either make you or break you. You decide what you want it to do for you. And so the second advice I would have for persons who are going through bullying is to surround yourself with positive people, because that vice principal became my mentor through it all. Every single time teachers would come into my face and they would say to me that you're this or you're that, or they would threaten to beat me. I've had teachers who have threatened to beat me. I have teachers who have made me feel less than. I remember one time my face broke out in acne, and we were on a teacher's trip, and this particular individual made was decided that, oh, she was just going to trouble me the entire time, mock me, saying how my face was bumpy and all these little things, and they would do their little ranting and so forth. But you see, now this is my next advice to you: ensure you encourage yourself. Encourage yourself, surround yourself with positivity. Before I step into that school every morning, I would look in my mirror and I would tell myself, girl, you're a great person. This is going to be the best day of your life. Go out there and smile and be who you are. And that's what I did every single morning. So when they would tell me how my face was full of acne, or I was short, or I was this or I was that, I had a smile. They couldn't understand it. They couldn't. But I had a smile. And it really affected them though, because they kept on trying and trying and trying and trying. And it wasn't working. It really wasn't working. And so the more they would be negative, I would retaliate positively. So you're there, and I would smile. No, I'm not going to say I was perfect, because there are times when I do answer back, because there's so much that you can take, and for you not to retaliate. It really takes self-control, guys. It really does. And so not all the time, I'm not going to be here and act as if I was no saint. Not all the time I handled it the best way, but I can only tell you, how to go through it all, being a better person than how I dealt with it. So you really have to retaliate positively to all the negativity. One thing that helped me through it all, though, was my next advice to you: engage in something that you like at your workplace. If that's where you're being bullied, you have to engage at that place where you're being bullied into something that you like, so it helps you to take your mind off people or what persons are seeing. Now, I decided at one, I was going to start some new events, and I did that. I wanted to do some other club things and charity things. I did that. I worked so hard at that school and made myself a better individual. I got awards, accomplished trophies, certificates. I got so many commendations for all that I was doing. And so while I have persons there trying to tell me or trying to tear me down, I was building myself up. And that is how I made it. you know um Funny enough, um all the positive things that I've accomplished in my life, I accomplished there. I became a senior teacher there. I remember when I got the post, grade 11 coordinator at the time. It was such a well-deserved position, and it was just something new for persons to try and tear me down. And so I had to work with about 8 or 9 form teachers. And so what persons did was to try and tell them things like, don't work with her, don't do what she says, be the opposite of what she wants you to be. But so funny that the persons I, worked with at the time, they were very supportive. Not everybody liked me, I'll say, because they were in different little groups. But then they realized that I had one aim, and the aim was to ensure that these grade 11 students, they thrived, and I never looked at a position where it was just I. Every time I spoke, it was we, it was we, it was we. And I made them, feel like they are valuable. I gave teacher, great form teacher of the year. I was giving out presents out of my own pocket. And so they felt as if I appreciated them. And when I'm saying this to say that it doesn't matter where you are, who are the persons that are bullying you. What matters is how you respond, what you do, which is the same thing as responding, what you say, and how you make you a better person. It can be done. I'm a living testimony. I can tell you that. There are some things that I can't share because it's just too personal. But having teachers saying that they'll fight you, coming into your face to fight you, having teachers trying to take away your lesson plan books, throw away your marks book, put your books on the floor is not a good feeling. But you can decide to make all this negativity into something positive. People don't like when you respond positively, it kills them. So do that to kill them. Be positive, dare to be different, and always smile. Feel free to share your comment down below. Please like and subscribe and see what the next video is. And remember, just be you, and whoever is bullying you, whatever it is, think about it this way. I'm going to make me a better person and hope that eventually it makes them a better person. God bless you. Have a great day.